And so the first one, this is a granola bar. Show how 3 people could share this granola bar equally. Okay, you can use your pencil if you want.
It probably won't be exactly equal, but
Yeah. So how could you know that it's equal? What could you do?
you could find a ruler or do this and see if they're equal pieces, and then you could write lines, or you could try a couple things.
Like what?
Like scissors, where you could have 3 things or 2, and you could do this and see if they're equal.
Do you want to test it and see? Do you feel like they are equal?
Pretty close. Wasn't exactly, but pretty close.
Wasn't exactly.
I just had to move this one right here.
Do you want to go ahead and move it?
Yep.
So it's better?
Yep.
Not very good for erasing. So how did you know it needed to move?
I put this right here, and did this, and looked at them, and moved them a little bit.
So that they were what? Why'd you move them?
So they could be equal.
Oh, okay.
So I could look at them and tell that they were equal.
Nice. All right. Thank you, sir. Here's another rectangle for you. Show 1 out of 4 equal parts.
So this one.
Okay. How do you know that's 1 out of 4 equal parts?
I used the pencil, made sure that they were equal, so
Okay.
I looked at them and made sure they were half. And then I did this, but then I realized that I made a mistake, so I moved it a little farther to the right, and that's pretty close to it.
All right.
Then I did it with the pencil again, and I did this and made sure they were half, and then I kind of made a couple markings just to see if they were half.
Okay.
And this one was probably the closest thing I could get to for now.
Oh, all right. I'm going to ask you my original question again. Show 1 out of 4 equal parts. All right. Thank you very much. How could you share this with yourself and 4 people? So 5 people in all. But I want you to make only 1 mark to show your share. I'll read it to you again. How could you share this with yourself and 4 people? So 5 people in all. Make only 1 mark to show your own share.
So where I would put it?
Yep, your share. How do you know that's your share?
When we made 10s earlier this year,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I started with doing this, doing 4 lines, and I knew that that would make 5 bars. So then I just did this, and I remembered that I used to do this for 5s
Okay.
and to make the 10s. So I used that and made it.
There you go. I would like you to shade in 2 parts. What fraction of the whole strip is shaded?
2/7.
Okay. Let's move that back a little bit so we can see it on the video. Perfect. Cut off 2 parts from the unmarked strip. This part is what fraction of the whole?
2/7.
This part is what fraction of the whole?
5/7.
You can put your 2/7 up there if you want. I want you to use scissors to cut off what you think would be 1/5 of one rectangle.
So I could use both of these.
But you're going to use the scissors to cut off what you think would be 1/5 of only one of them.
So I'm supposed to use the scissors, not the pencil. Or
It's up to you what you need to do to make your decision. But you are going to use the scissors to cut. There we go. So, Tristan, how could you find out if your piece is 1/5?
the same thing I did with the other one. I just marked the 4 lines, and I knew that would make 5. So then the first one, all the way to the left, I I did it so it went all the way down, so it was easier to know where I was supposed to go.
Okay. Is there another way you can test that it's 1/5? Are you just more comfortable with marking out the pieces?
I can't think of any.
Okay, that's all right. So you like to mark out the pieces and then cut. All right, let's put those up here. We're going to use the colored sticks now. All right. Here you are. So this one right here, this light green strip, this guy is 1/3 of the whole. Which strip is the whole? How'd you know to not? Why did you pick up the orange and then put down the orange? I'm just curious.
Because I did this and I knew that it wouldn't be big enough to make thirds. Because, or maybe
I don't know. I was just curious.
Okay, this is the one.
Can you test that?
So I did this,
Mm-hmm.
and I could put another one here, and I would know that the end of it would be right about here.
Okay.
So then it's hard to make it.
It is hard. You can do it though.
So then I put this on the other end of it.
Okay.
And then I move this.
Do you want to make?
Or maybe I might be wrong. Yeah, it's the blue one.
Okay, and how do you know?
I did this and left something so I know where I was at and did it on the end of it.
That rolling pencil.
Yep. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
And then I put it right at the end of it.
Okay.
And then did the same thing and went.
Okay. All right. So now that you've done it with the green one, how about with this white guy? Oh, can you find that? Thank you, sweetheart. I want this white one to be 1/7 of the whole.
Am I allowed to draw on these? No.
I'd rather you didn't, but if you made it so that they would go, it wouldn't stay, that would be okay. I just don't want drawings on there for the next kid, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I got really test.
Okay. One more. You've got a good strategy now, so here's your red strip. It's 1/4 of the whole. Which strip is 3/4?
Wait, so I have to find another one of these that is 3/4 of a whole?
Mm-hmm. Red is 1/4. What you got going on here?
I know this one was 1/4, so then this one is 1/2
Okay.
because the other side is the same length.
Okay.
And so then I've been trying to find other ones. Wait, I have to find the one that's 3/4, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's that one. Okay.
Or actually, yeah, so.
All right. Scooch these off the tape. So, this is my strip. My strip is 4 times the size of your strip. Can you show me your strip? You can use that one, or you can use these. Mine is this big, and it's 4 times the size of yours.
But these are pretty much the same as.
Yeah, seems like it.
4 times this one.
Yeah, mine is 4 times the size of yours. I saw you make a line. What was that?
I was just trying to see if it would work, but
Would work how? How do you mean?
like if it wasn't a certain fraction other than
What fraction?
maybe fourths, because
Fourths?
that could have been 4/4,
Okay.
and then I would have 1/4 if that was 4/4,
Oh,
but
okay.
I still don't. Okay. I think you do have one hole, and I have 4/4, because that will explain it, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have 4 times, and 1 times 4 is 4/4. So I think you have one hole.
Can you show your strip by shading it in? That would help me see it. Which part is your strip? I see what you're talking about now. Thank you. Alrighty. Okay, we're almost done. Just a couple more, okay? This piece, that's 3/7 of the hole. I need you to draw the hole. Do you understand the question? No? Okay. So you're imagining a hole. Okay? Imagine a hole in your head. Not a real hole in your head. This is 3/7 of that hole. So I need you to use this 3/7 and draw the hole. Do you think you have a start for that?
So would I draw in this?
Nope, you can draw right here. So that's 3/7, and we need the hole.
Wouldn't really work, because 3/7, if there was 2, it would be 6/7, but then I'd have to draw like a little part.
A little part?
Yeah.
So you're telling me 3 7s and 3 7s is 6 7s, what you just said. But that's not the whole, you need a little part. Is there a way you could figure out what that little part is?
So if it's 1/7.
It's 1/7. Where's that 1/7 gonna go? Over here?
I got an idea.
You got an idea, okay.
We can make it a little longer.
Just make it a little longer. Okay, and so I see you made these little marks here. What were you doing?
Making sure I was making the pieces of it, the section.
Oh, okay.
So it would be like this.
Oh. I see it now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Excellent job, Tristan. This one you get to do all in your head. Okay? Stephanie drank some soda. 24 ounces is 8 times the amount of soda that Stephanie drank. How much soda did Stephanie drink?
Three ounces of soda.
Okay, can you draw a picture to show that? You can draw it right down here.
So with 1 can equal just 1 ounce. Should I do
It's
that?
up to you. It's your drawing. I'll tell you the story problem again if that would help you. Stephanie drank some soda. 24 ounces is 8 times the amount of soda that Stephanie drank. How much soda did Stephanie drink?
I don't really know how I would show it with pictures, but I know the problem that made me get it.
Yeah, do you want to tell me about that?
I know that 8 times 3 is 24, so then she would have drank 3 ounces.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to keep trying the picture?
Yeah.
Or do you want to move on?
I'll try.
Okay. You try.
Can it be a multiplication problem with pictures?
I suppose.
So I can draw like this. And 8 above it.
I suppose.
And
Make it your picture.
Do this.
Lydia, I'm almost done, then I can get you your computer, okay? You could just read while you're waiting.
It doesn't really make much sense. It's only the problem that makes sense.
Okay. Good story problem label. Thank you. This is an energy bar. The company that makes the energy bar wants to make a new bar that is 7/5 the size of this bar.
Will it be smaller?
I don't know. You
Oh,
tell
no,
me.
big.
Okay.
I think it's called 7.
Yeah. It's 7/5. So you can draw the new bar.
Can you say question again?
I can. So this is an energy bar. The company that makes this energy bar wants to make a new one, and that new one is 7/5 the size of this bar. So you're going to draw the new one. Yeah? Okay.
But the question I'm wondering is, would it be fit?
I don't know. It's something you're going to have to think about for yourself. All I can tell you is that it's going to be 7/5 the size of this guy.
Most.
So what's this first step you've taken?
I turned it into 5.
Okay.
Then now I'm trying to see if I could get the same width and length.
Ah.
Is it okay if this is inside it?
Yep, that's all right.
But I don't know what fraction it would be, so I'm just having it be a whole, so then it would just be 7 times the whole. And then it would be 7
Okay.
wholes.
So you got your fifths, right? Because you told me you made fifths. So your new energy bar needs to be 7/5 the size of this.
So that pretty much says that it would be
It says that it would be what?
It would be pretty much 7/5 times. That's
7/5
kind of what it
times.
sounds like.
Kind of what it sounds like. Well, you tell me when you're done, and then I'll take it. Okay, you keep thinking.
Is there one certain answer for it?
There is. This is where it says problems.
I think I might have it.
I think you might know.
I might have got it.
Yeah. So what'd you do just there?
I added 2 more, so then got because 7/5 is 1 whole and 2/5.
Okay.
So this is the whole. This is the 2/5.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Just so you know how 3 team members have talked to me this morning.
Poor Mrs. Massey. Alright, I'm going to have you do a new problem here. This, the white piece of paper. First, I want you to imagine that I have a red strip of paper. The white strip, this is half of my red strip. Yeah? I want you to fold the white strip to show 1/6 of my red strip. Can you show me 1/6 of my red strip? Okay.
Or can I try and fold it into 6 and see if I
You
can?
can.
seems real close, but then there's the one small piece.
Yeah. Do you think you're close enough for now?
Probably.
Okay. Let's let this one rest. Thank you, sir. So let's think about this one. Jack and Carrie's school club, they're doing a highway cleanup. Okay? Jack and Carrie are responsible for picking up trash along 3/4 of a mile of highway. If they split the distance equally, how much of a mile will each have to clean?
So they have to clean up 3/4, right?
Yep, and they're going to split it equally.
So 1/2 of a 4. No. 1/4 and 1/2 of a 4. So it would be 1. It's kind of hard to explain.
It is kind of hard to explain.
It would be, they would, because 1/2 or 1 and 1/2 plus 1 and 1/2 equals 3, but we're not doing whole, so it would be 1 and 1/2 of a 4th and 1 and 1/2 of another 4th. Then you add those, then it would be 3/4.
Okay. So how much do they each clean?
They would, if they split it in half, how would they each have? So they're supposed to clean 3/4.
Yep. And they're going to split that in half.
So yeah, 1/2 of a 4th.
1.5 of a 4th?
Yes.
Wait, when you say 1, do you mean a whole? What do you mean there?
I mean 1/4 and then a 1/2 of a 4th.
Okay. Do you know what a 1/2 of a 4th is?
Half of 1/4.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? I'm just curious.
It's in decimals or what?
In fractions.
1/8.
Maybe.
I'm thinking it would be 1/8.
You think it'd be 1/8? Okay. So here's a card. Will you read that to me?
5/8 plus 1/2.
And do you have a way to find that answer without writing down all the steps? Okay, tell me about it.
So I know 1/2 of 8 is 4/8. So then 5/8 plus 4/8 would be 9/8, or 1 whole and 1/8.
Okay. Thank you so much, Tristan. You're all done.